Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nell Zone. I talk about making money, through finance, real estate, teach you things about credit. Really quick, I'm gonna talk to you guys about running the numbers, okay? So it's a little project that I was doing. I have 3 cars. I'm gonna run the numbers. See, you know what? The thing is that all these videos that you're probably researching about this rental car business with Turo, there's nobody really that breaks down the numbers like I'm gonna break down to you, okay? So check this out. All right, so I got 3 cars. I got a Corvette Z51. I have a Range Rover Sport Custom. I got a Mercedes Coupe E350 Custom. All right, so the first thing you do is write down how much your monthly payment is on them, okay? Right here, here's my monthly payments. $460, $670, and $1,025, okay? For these 3 cars, my insurance is gonna run me $379, so my total every month is gonna be $2,500, okay? $2,500, you got that? All right, so when I go to Turo, you go on the app, there's what they call a car estimator, okay? Basically, you type in the year of your car and what type of car it is, and they're gonna give you projections, okay? So Turo, for the Corvette, basically is telling me that my daily rate would be somewhere around $279. Now, if I booked it, or typically it's booked about 9.3 times monthly, okay? My earnings every month is going to be about $1,800. Now that $1,800 is taking the basic plan. That's where Turo takes 30%, and you take 70%, okay? Now, if you have a good insurance or you've got a high risk factor or a higher deductible on your insurance that you're okay to pay, then there's like a 80-20 split, then a 90-10 split to where you get more profit. Okay, you get to keep more of your profit. So I'm going to probably give them 10% because I'll take the hit on the deductible. Like, if something happens, $2,500. It's more out-of-pocket expenses, higher risk, where Turo's insurance don't have to cover it. That's what that means. Okay, but I'm okay with that. So basically, instead of their projections of $1,800 a month, getting it booked 9 times in a month, I'm looking at about a profit of $2,250 a month. That's somewhere around $195 a day, but that's based on their 70-30 split. Mine, I'm going to add a delivery fee because I'm going to charge $100 to deliver it, okay? And I'm going to charge also a deposit fee of $1,000, okay? And I'm going to tell you why real quick. But first, just follow me with the numbers. So basically, I'm going to make $2,250 at like a 90-10 split. If it's rented out 9 times, I'm going to get $900 just for the delivery fees. And there's a $250 per rim. That's if you scratch it. Now, I'm charging that up front. Okay, $250, or actually for all 4, it's going to be $1,000. I'm framing it like that because they're 9 out of 10. They're gonna mess up your rims. Okay, they're gonna scratch it. Okay, so Turo's insurance, if it's a scratch bigger than 3 inches, they'll pay for the whole rim. Okay, or excuse me, they'll buy the wheel. Turo's, you do a claim, Turo's insurance will buy a new wheel. Okay, now if it's under 3 inches, then plus you got to think about the time here. Okay, you don't want your car waiting on a rim and things like that. It's not going to rent if it don't have all 4 rims, blah blah blah. Okay, so you got to do cost estimator in your head about that too, right? So what I do is I charge $250 per rim. They make a scratch on it, I got a rim guy that's going to charge me $100 to fix it. Boom, paint it, fix it, whatever, for $100. I'm charging client $250. Got it? So I'm making $150 on each rim. All right. So technically, that could be somewhere, $150, that's another $600 added to this number, right? So just for performance, I'm looking at making about $3,150 on a Corvette monthly if I book it at least 9 times, okay? These are just basic low numbers, okay? The Range Rover, now their numbers were totally off. My Range Rover is custom. Granted, they say it's going to get booked about 10 times a month at a $200 rate. You know, I got delivery fee, deposit, etc. I do my numbers, so my performance gives me about 1,800 when I know it's probably going to be double that. It's going to be around 3,000 or more, if not probably 4,000 or more. Okay, I'm not going to go off their numbers because it's obviously a custom, you know, car. It's got the blue metallic wrap, the 21, 22-inch black rims, you know, white leather interior, you know, the whole nine. It's a beautiful truck. Anyway, so that's going to go for more. They're going off the basic model. I got my little E350 coupe, okay? It's got custom rims. It's got a sound system, things like that. They're giving me basic model, 124. Anyway, so I'm doing the calculations. I'm about $3,000 with delivery fees and, you know, plus or minus with damage, okay? So you do this, I'm looking at making anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000 monthly, even though it's like 6, 7, 8. Like I said, this is going to be higher, okay? Things that you need to know, okay? You need to do an explanation of fees on Turo. You need to, when you're doing your post or your ad, you need to understand and let them know about the rim deposit. You also need to let them know about, or this is what, for your information, you don't have to post this, but anything more than 3 inches, Turo's insurance will buy a new wheel for you, okay? So you always want to have 80 plus photos before and after every trip. I'm talking about all the rims, the interior, exterior. When you use the app, you're only going to have, you know, front, side, back, you know, less than 10 photos that you post to Turo's app. But what if they do some damage? Well, let me give you a tip. Turo will not, or they will fight you, okay, on trying not to pay. All right, that's the business of insurance, unfortunately. Okay, so that's why I say do like 80 plus photos. You want a picture of before and after. You even want to look at the tire, get a tire tread gauge. You know, do a timestamp. What I do is I do a video, and I take photos as I'm doing the video. Okay, my customer is right there when I'm doing the video, so that customer will see that I care about the car. And I'm letting them know about, you know, the scratches on the rims and everything like that, so they'll take better care of the car, okay? Also, have a GPS tracker plus a kill switch. I'll give you the details about that. I use Gold Star Spirion, by Spirion, okay? That's another, with these cars, that's another like $77 a month, okay? But they hit you with a 36-month plan. If you cancel at any time, you're gonna owe them, you know, 36 months of $77, okay, which comes out to close to $3 grand. All right, you got to have, you know, give them 3 warnings. Like with the Corvette, I'm going to give them a 3 warning of speeding excess. You hit 100 miles an hour, I'll get a notification. You do it 3 times during the rental process, I'm shutting the car off. That's it, and I'm still getting the full price of the car. You let that be known in the beginning. All right. No smoking in the car. Take photos of pre-trip with the explanation. Let them know. Make sure there's no check engine notices, and make sure your treads are good on your tires. Okay? All right. So once you have all that, taking out the, basically, once you have all that said, then you're looking at somewhere 8 to 12 grand. I know about $2,500 a month with insurance on these cars. So I'm looking at what, a profit, let's say at the low end, 8,000, 2,500. I'm making somewhere in the range of like 5,000, you know, $5,500 a month just renting these cars out, okay? And I didn't put the cleaning and maintenance and, you know, oil change fees and all that, but that's something that you also have to take a look in. So hope this helped with this video. Definitely hit that like button. I'm gonna show you updated videos. I'm gonna even show you a picture of the cars and things like that. And you know, take you on a little tour when I actually go through and rent one of the cars out, and you know, with the client there and everything. So stay tuned. Don't forget the like button, smash that subscribe button. Hopes this helped for all you Turo people thinking about rental cars and, or you know, getting into another side hustle. It's a little project that can make a lot of money. Right now is the best time to get into it, and